Vicki Loper. I'm the healing artist, and today we're going to be working on the big pink painting again. It's actually 4 feet by 5 feet, rather large. Last week we were working on a note card that was 5 inches by 7 inches, and somebody asked me in an email where I got my note cards, and I had mentioned it before, but I'm going to start mentioning it every time we do a video so that you'll know. I get the note cards online. They're 5 by 7, or you can get 4 by 6, and you can get envelopes to go with them. And they're a nice paper so that you can do art and things on them. But anyway, that's where I get them. And then these large canvases I get from a local art supply store. I don't build them anymore, I just buy them. And the paint I also get from my local art supply store, or you can get it online. And then the brushes, I use like this one I'll be using like one just regular paintbrush for a little while this morning to cover more space. And then I usually use like about an inch wide natural bristle brush to 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch. And I get those online in the local art store. So if you have any questions, let me know either in the comments or email me. That's all listed below, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. The other question was, why don't I do a sketch of what I'm doing on the abstracts? Well, I was taught not to do something like that. The abstracts, from my point of view, are total freedom. I mean, you use your design sensibilities, your colors that you've learned about to do the abstracts. But I start with a blank canvas, then I put the modeling paste on it to give it a little texture in places. It's not totally covered. It's here and there, just a little, to add a little more interest and depth. And then I start painting, and usually I pick colors first. I may pick, like this pink painting is the first pink painting I've ever done in my entire life. So I picked some pink colors, and then I always use silver and gold metallic colors, and I use a metallic white too to blend. So that's it, I think. But anyway, on the little note cards or the little drawings I've done, I do outlines on that, because that helps a lot, because then I have a boundary for what I'm doing. You can go back and look at some of those videos too, like Gertrude the fairy, and I did a wolf face. I can't think of any others right now, but I know I've done some. But anyway, and I'll continue doing stuff. But anytime you have a question, please ask me either in the comments below or shoot me an email, and I'll be glad to answer your questions. So now we're going to go into alpha, because I do that before I paint every time. Alpha is the middle brain wave that is the most relaxed, and it's the most creative. So that's why I use it. And I was taught this by a college professor many, many years ago, and it opened up not only my creativity, enhanced that, but it also gave me a gateway to the universe. I mean, it was a very important thing that happened to me when I was a kid. I was 19 years old. And so if you have any young people in your life, please teach it to them. It's very simple. It's taking 3 deep breaths and then saying down, 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 and then you're in alpha. So here we go. 3 deep breaths. Down, down, down. And now you're in alpha. So I've made a gold circle here, but I'm going to accentuate it with Payne's Gray to bring it out a little bit. And the circles are messy because life's messy. As we all know, life is messy. I'm just trying to see how much I cover this up with my head or my body. I don't want it in the way. So alpha is the most relaxed brainwave when you're awake, but you're still cognizant and able to do things, which is important, to be able to do things while you're in alpha. And it really allows you, it doesn't make you, it allows you to be more mindful. Went over some bumps there. I've got some texture right there. Okay, I have decided I'm going to go back to this circle, put some more Payne's Gray in here for a depth thing. I think I like it like that, because it makes this part of the circle looks like it's coming towards you and that side of the circle receding. So I'm adding more Payne's Gray in here because I want this circle to be the focal point, the predominant circle that you see when you're looking at the painting. So now I'll get back from it and look at it. Yeah, that's better. I like that better. Okay, so now you can see as I'm going how this is painting and creating is a process. And a visual piece evolves. And because I use iridescent paints, when this painting is hung in a room, it'll look different at different times of day, which I think is very cool. I'm just looking to see where I need to put maybe a little more color. I'm close to being through, and that's the thing too, is that you've got to watch it so that you don't overdo it. So I've already put on the acrylic gloss medium, which is actually what it's called. I always call it polymer gloss. Maybe it was called that a while back, but it's an acrylic gloss medium that you can find at any kind of art store or art supply store or online. And now I'm going to add the sparkles to it and we'll be done. So let's see. I'm going to add sparkles to this particular circle. This circle is kind of my main circle and focal point because it actually crosses down here. I'm going to see when I'm through with this if I can't do some kind of close-up photos so you get an idea of not only the sparkles, but you get an idea of actually a lot of the layers that I do. I'm gonna cross the camera again. The main thing, guys, is that I want you to have fun creating, and however you create. Everybody's different. No process is wrong. Well, that is unless you're doing something illegal. We don't want to do anything illegal. But it's just, to me, creating is just a fun thing in life. And we all create all the time. We create as problem solvers. I'm going to get back from this. The painting's finished. It's time to celebrate. And celebrate I will. Because this painting has actually taken several months for me to complete from start to finish. This is, I think, the third video I've done on it for YouTube. So anyway, it's done. And somebody asked me the other day, how do you know when something's done? Well, it was drilled into me as a kid to be careful and not overdo it, not overdo the painting or the piece of art I was working on. So sometimes if I think it's finished, I actually sleep on it and look at it in the morning to see what I think. And it's easier to stop early than it is to overdo it, because once you overdo it, it's hard to undo. So anyway, just be careful with it. Use your own judgment, and if you like it, stop. Just stop. But anyway, I'm putting 3 photographs after my little talk here that will be pieces of the painting that are close-ups of the painting, so that you can see the layers and the sparkles a little bit better. And you guys have really a good life. Enjoy your life. Make every day a good day so that your day is a good day. And also, I offer one-on-one sessions if you're interested. Just send me an email. It's listed below. It's vicky.loper.art@gmail.com. And if you have any questions, let me know. And have some fun creating. Use alpha. Try using alpha before you start creating anything or working on any kind of project. It really makes a big difference. It really does. So anyway, we'll see you in about a week. Bye-bye for now. It's the top of the painting. It sparkles. More sparkles and layers. Okay, this shows layers and it also shows sparkles. I'm going to take it over here. You can see some of the layers here, and there's a little turquoise green.